Welcome. In this video, we'll be taking a look at how to apply another rule of exponents. So to begin, I want to go back to what exponents actually mean. So if I have an expression like 2 to the 5th, what that means is that I'm multiplying 5 factors of 2. So what might this expression mean? Well, again, since I have a 5th power, I know I'm going to have 5 factors of something. But that something in this case is going to be 2 squared. So that means I'm going to have 5 factors of 2 squared. Well, but each 2 squared really means that I have 2 factors of 2. So this 2 squared can be written as 2 times 2. This 2 squared can be written as 2 times 2. This 2 squared can be written as 2 times 2, and so on. And if I count the number of factors of 2 I end up with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that means that overall, if I have 2 squared to the 5th power, I could rewrite that as 2 to the 10th power. Do you see a shortcut for how I could have gotten 2 to the 10th power just by starting with what I originally had and not writing everything out? Well, this is the missing rule of exponents that we haven't talked about yet. So, there are 4 rules of exponents that you need to know. Pause the video and make sure that you've recorded all of these rules of exponents. So, the one that we talked about just a second ago is this is the 3rd rule. So, notice that if you multiply the 2 exponents together, you would have gotten 2 to the 10th power. Okay, for me, that's my 3rd rule of exponents. So if I have a power to a power, then I'm multiplying the exponents together. Okay, the first rule is if you're multiplying like bases, you add the exponents together. My second rule is if you have negative exponents, remember that means that we've got a reciprocal. Reciprocal means flip over. So we flip this y to the negative second, we flip to the bottom, and the exponent stays the same number, but it changes signs. So we get y squared on the bottom, and the x to the second and z to the 4th stay where they are because their exponents were already positive. The 3rd rule is the one that we just introduced, and then the 4th rule is if you're dividing by like bases, then what we do is subtract the exponents. Okay, so let's take a look at how to apply that 3rd rule to the problems below. So for number 1, we've got z to the 5th to the 2nd power. So if I just use my 3rd rule, I'm supposed to multiply the exponents together, so I'd end up with z to the 10th. And that's it. Try number 2, pause the video, and then restart when ready. So for number 2, again, we're using rule number 3. So when I multiply those exponents together, I would get y to the 8th.